Hello, I am Jared Discord. Welcome to another villain deck profile. If you guys aren't aware, I'm kind of doing this thing for the month of Halloween where every deck profile is villain based or horror based. So on this episode, we're doing the villain from the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Bonds Beyond Time movie. We're doing Paradox's deck. We are playing Malefics with a bit of a Jared spin to it. So if you guys are excited, leave a like, maybe subscribe, and let's get started. So this is Malefic. The general strategy of this deck is beating the shit out of your opponent. To accomplish that, we play 3 Malefic Paradigm Dragon. You must banish 1 Malefic monster in extra deck while you don't control another Malefic Paradigm Dragon. When it's summoned, you can send 1 Malefic card from your deck to the graveyard. Generally, you want to send Paradox Gear. And then, once per turn, you can return 1 banished level 8 Synchro monster, like Stardust Dragon, and then special summon that monster from the extra deck. So, you return Stardust Dragon, you bring back Stardust Dragon, you have a free Destruction Negate, which is incredibly strong when you're playing Malefics, because that field spell goes, you're in for trouble. So he's pretty strong. He's also level 10, so he works with a few rank 10s that we play. We play 3 Malefic Cyber Dragon. I just play 2 Cyber Dragon in the extra deck because you're never going to summon 3. There's no way. All its effects are it's just a body. We play 3 Malefic Stardust Dragon. I play 2 Stardust Dragon for the same reason. You aren't going to summon 3. Its effect is pretty irrelevant except for it protects field spells. So that's pretty strong, and with territory, it's a good card. On to our Vex Goodwin Spice. Oh yes, I pulled all kind of 5Ds and shit out of here. We play 3 Ascator Dawnwalker, 3 Supe Duskwalker, 1 Fire Ant Ascator, and 1 Supe. Those are the garnets of the deck. This is just a really fun engine I made to summon a lot of cool synchros. Generally, the ones that you would summon would be Draco Berserker of the Tenyi, Coral Dragon, or if you want to summon Stardust Dragon, you can also summon Stardust Dragon. Charge Warrior. A lot of these cards are just about getting advantage, drawing cards specifically. You can also play Dragosaitos, the Nether Soul Dragon, if you wish. Also play Geomathematic Sigma. We'll get to the extra later. I just think this is a really fun little engine. Doesn't really affect anything the deck's trying to do anyway. Yes, you can't summon anything but synchros from your extra deck this turn, but are you really going to do anything anyway? Are you really going to summon anything else except for synchros anyway? So, they're great. I really like them. On to our... we'll get to him in a moment. We play 3 Malefic Parallel Gear, which, if you use for synchro material, you have to use 1 Malefic monster. The synchros that you can really summon with this is Paradox Dragon and Geomathematic Final Sigma by using a level 10 monster, so he's good. And we play 3 Malefic Paradox Gear. If it face-up spell cards on the field, you contribute it special on 1 Malefic Parallel Gear from your deck, then add a Malefic. And then if you would summon a Malefic monster by banishing a monster, you can banish it instead. So, very strong playmaker at the deck. And then our final monster, we play 3 Gizmek Naganaki, the Sunrise Signaler. You can treat 1 machine monster attack equals zone defense, which I believe... Well, I mean, first of all, we can just tribute Paradox Gear. You can also tribute Parallel Gear. Or you can do it itself. And then you can add 1 machine monster whose attack equals zone defense. This includes mostly Paradox Dragon. You can also add 1 of Paradox Gear or Parallel Gear. It's Searcher for the Searcher, which I've always said when decks have the option to search their Searcher, they're usually pretty good. So we play 3 of him. You can also banish it and target 1 banished face-down machine monster attack equals zone defense. So, on to our spells. We play 1 1-for-1, 3 Malefic Selector. We play 3 Pot of Prosperity. It may work of fucking Gizmek Naganaki, gosh darn it. Again, Terraforming is very important. I may even recommend you playing Metaverse. You want to cut one of these cards and add a trap if you want to cut the engine. I play 3 Malefic Territory because this is the most important fucking card in the deck. When it's activated, you activate Malefic Wolf from your deck. It lets you summon multiple Malefics with different names, and it negates their effects on the battle phase, so you can attack with all of them. So, very, very, very strong card. And then we play 3 Malefic World. It is not the best card by any stretch of the imagination, but it is the card that most of these monsters need. Onto our extra deck, I'm going to cut past Cybrand and Stardust because I brought them up earlier. We play one Final Sigma, which you can summon with Parallel Gear and Paradigm/Cyber End. We play two Malefic Paradox Dragons. He comes into play because you play other synchros, so you can summon any synchro monster in your graveyard. So something like, Stars Dragon, you can summon Draco Berserker, you can summon Coral Dragon, you can summon Charge Warrior. I'd recommend summoning Berserker. Speaking of which, you have Berserker. He's just amazing. He's one of the best synchros of the game. He can banish monsters. He can attack twice and gain attack. We play one Coral Dragon. Once per turn, you can discard a card and blow up a card your opponent controls, and if it's synchro summon, you can draw a card. So, the drawing a card is always very important. This deck, I always try to push as much draw power in this deck as possible. We play one Stardust Charge Warrior, again for the draw. For our Exceeds, which we don't go into very often, but they're always that option. We play one Ravis Tarantula because he's fucking hilarious. We play Gustav Max, Libe, or Dora, Gangradai, and Libe. We play the rank 10 machine engine. You just smash it to your opponent. Though with this deck it's kind of awkward because most of the monsters you have can just kill your opponent anyway. If for some reason your monsters are locked out, like they have something on them, like a phantom, like a phantom blade or something, or a fog blade. Is that what it's called? Yes. A fog blade or like something random that's just on them, you can just overlay them to an Exceed and kill your opponent. Let me just go ahead and just do a test hand just to show you guys kind of what the deck can do, because I think it's a unique take on Malefic. So let's get started. Perfect hand. Fantastic hand right here. So we activate Malefic Whirl, assuming it doesn't immediately get destroyed. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Ascator Dawnwalker. In this scenario, because we have Paradox Gear, I'm going to discard Cyber End, because this will let me. This deck, I love the whole the Dawnwalker Dustwalker engine. I'm gonna go ahead and go in for Draco Berserker because he's just amazing. I'm gonna roll summon Paradox Gear, tribute it using the effect immediately attribute him to summon a Parallel Gear, and then adding a Malefic monster medic to my hand. In this scenario, I'm going to probably just go ahead and get the Paradigm. Now from here you have two options. You can either just use Paradigm to summon Geomathemic Sigma. I'm not going to do that. However, I'm going to go ahead and use Malefic Selector, banishing both my Malefic cards to add a level 8 monster and a one of those, and probably just go ahead and activate Malefic Territory. Malefic Territory allows you to synchro summon into Paradox Dragon. So I'm going to go ahead and use Paradox Dragon, banishing that. Of course. I'm not going to activate Malefic World. And then we'll go ahead and special summon Stars Dragon. I'm going to have to activate the effect of Paradigm Dragon. It don't really matter what card. Generally, well, it's in Paradox here just because he has optionality there. Return my Synchro to Graveyard, or my extra deck to summon another Synchro. Now from here, if you want to play rank 8s, you can play rank 8s here. You have honestly, this is game. Well, not game, but this is a lot. This is quite a bit. And what besides negate, besides something crazy like a fucking droplets or something out of left field, you have a destruction negation, you have a interruption, and you got a very, very large set of monsters, along with them being double protected by Malefic Territory and Stardust Dragon in the Malefic form, and Stardust Dragon in general. So that is the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any constructive criticism, put it in the comment section below. I love to hear constructive criticism. It makes the channel better every time I get it. So, otherwise, I'm Jared Discord. I love each one of you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!